Minecraft recently released a new update, so I thought what better time to start a new hardcore world than now. In today's video, we'll establish our starter base, our iron farms and villager breeder, fire up our villager trading, fight the dragon, get our wings, raid a trial chamber, and build a gigantic starter base with a free copper roof. My name is Lizzie, and this is my first 100 plus days in 1.21 hardcore. Alright, and we're going to start off in a cherry biome, as fine a biome as ever there was. Now, this tree didn't do anything to me personally, but I do have to punch it as a warning to all the other trees to not mess with me. Now that we have wood and an axe, the next goals are to make a bed and get torches, and also to stay away from that thing. 3 things I'm looking for in a village: a weaponsmith because they have good loot, carrots because you need them for your villager breeder and they can be a pain to get, and a librarian because you can take his stuff, his lectern and his other books, and you can use that in your trading setup. I had enough iron to make either boots or a helmet, and I picked boots because I think they protect better against creepers, but also that could be just something I made up in my head. I don't know. Nothing happens in this world without iron. Armorers, toolsmiths, and weaponsmiths all offer an iron trade, meaning they'll give us emeralds for the iron that we sell to them, and then we can buy books from librarian villagers to upgrade our tools and armor. How it works in Java is if you have 3 villagers with access to beds and they see a zombie, they'll rub their tiny brain cells together and create this iron golem who will kindly give you up to 5 iron ingots upon death. For this system to work, you do have to trap a zombie in a boat, but that isn't hard because they are literally stupid. When they see trapdoors like this, they think that they're open and that they can pathfind across, so they just sort of drop in wherever you put them. Easy. It's something like day 4, I'm not 100% sure. The iron farm is working, and these are the remnants of that zombie horde from last night. I'll get a second iron farm in and going later. Well, while we waited on a starter supply of iron, we killed this skeleton and tamed this cat. The cat needs a name. The skeleton does not. Those people in the window are actually trapped in there while I make this breeder. Is it creepy that we breed villagers in Minecraft? What do you think? Answers in the comments. We can talk about it if you want. Because Minecraft children are as dumb as Minecraft zombies, this mechanic will work on them too. They'll want to pathfind to these beds day or night to jump on them because that is their goal. Chaos. We need to fill the whole farm here with nothing but carrots too to make sure it stays running. Seeds and poisonous potatoes will break your breeder, and you do not want your breeder broken. Because if your breeder's broken, who's going to buy your iron? Who's going to sell you books? That's right. No one's gonna. So, they have reproduced, it seems, and given us a child. Hooray. A child who will grow up in this water park. It's probably around day 40 at this point, and it is time to get villager trading going. By the way, I'm not worried about how any of this looks right now. We just need it functional. We'll make it pretty later. Did you know if you dig down 3 blocks and put a job block and a trapdoor at the bottom, it'll allow you to customize your librarian trades? Now you do. This villager pickup system normally uses a dispenser to dispense a minecart out onto powered rails and then pick them up, but this is the hoopty run and push Fred Flintstone version of it, and there's no shame if it gets us where we want to be and it gets him where he needs to be. You don't actually have to go to all this either. They will pathfind to the job blocks if you just put them out there, but they'll also jump in occupied holes, and honestly, this is just easier. Alright, it's the night of day 50 and I feel like time is going by way too fast. Iron and villagers are in the rear view though, and next up we need blaze rods and pearls. That, though, will start with cutting many, many logs, from which I'll spare you because it is tedious and boring and just snap. Here we are trading sticks. Now this is also tedious and boring, but it's not a perfect world, is it? It is not. And we need the money. We've already purchased our diamond armor and diamond tools and weapons and a bow, so now we need protection 4 for each piece of our armor and feather falling 4 for our boots, mending and unbreaking 3 for each piece of our tools and armor and weapons except the bow, infinity unbreaking 3, power 5, punch 2, and flame for the bow, sharpness and looting for our sword. Hey, if you're a cracked Minecraft hardcore player and you don't need any of those things to get to the dragon and get your wings, feel free to tell me all about that in the comments. I need these things. I'm hoping for some kind of nether forest spawn, and Chunk Base tells me we should actually spawn into a crimson forest. A word about Chunk Base while I'm at it. I do use it for a lot, but not all the things in the game. If I use it, this goes for any kind of mods too. I mainly use just quality of life mods, but I'll tell you, and then that resource can be found listed in my descriptions as well. And if you think Chunk Base is too cheaty, by all means, tell me about that in the comments, because I would genuinely love to hear your perspective. Now we need to head for another fortress for blaze rods, and as we get close to it, it'll come into view on the map in the upper left. Tunneling through the walls like a little mouse isn't any kind of a PogU gamer maneuver, but man, the nether just has so many ways to kill you, bro. And add to it the fortress element with the wither skellies and the zombie pig guys. Yeah, it's a big risk. It's a big risk. Look at this guy right here. Look at it. He ran in front of my arrow, and now he and all his friends are mad. Is it even killing if he's undead? I don't know. Zombie. So I wasn't able to get looting for my sword, and this was taking forever with the bow. And that's not so bad with the blaze, but we also need ender pearls, and that is a non-starter for me with the bow. I've got to be able to do it with looting, so I cannot. I went back to my trading hall prepared to spend a lot of time rolling villagers to get looting, and then this guy shocks me by just giving it to me immediately and for 17 bucks. I would have spent a lot more for it, but I didn't tell him that. When you combine ender pearls and blaze powder, you get eyes of ender, and you can do two things with those. You can throw and follow them to the stronghold, and you can use them to fill in the end portal frame. You can also do two things relative to this video. If you're enjoying it, please consider liking it, and don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it helps out the channel a whole bunch. Well, we're on day 107. You want to look at my stuff? Here's my stuff. It's what we're taking to the dragon. Why an anvil, you ask? It's to put the mending and unbreaking books on the wings, thank you, Rad. Everything else is fairly self-explanatory, except maybe the sugarcane. Now, there's gonna be endermites to deal with, so deal with them, and then their dumb spawner too. Clear up that lava, and then fill in the frame, and you'll have unlocked the end dimension. Final check to make sure we do have our jack-o'-lantern on, as I am far more likely to be killed by endermen than by the dragon. Alright, the new trial chamber. And we can see already over in the subtitles that we have a trial spawner crackling. This one is a spider spawner, and you can tell what kind of spawner they're going to be by the blocks that are around them. This one had the spider webs. So when you've killed 100% of the mobs that spawn from that spawner, it spits out some sort of a prize. In this case, it's an orange trial key that's going to unlock the corresponding orange trial vault. We'll just go down and grab that. Just block on down there. Oh gosh, and it's another spawner. Cheeky, hidden spawner, and it's a stray spawner. Oh my gracious, there's a lot of them. And they are doing a lot of damage. I'm not loving this. We need out of here. Holy cow. Yep, forgot to take off my elytra and swipe it for my chest plate. Classic mistake. Alright, let's grab the key, and yeah, another one of those guys. Let's grab the key and see what we can see. Also too, in those pots down there, I've found emeralds, a few diamonds, and some other less good loot, but there is some good loot in there. Let's see what we get for our key. And real quick, we're gonna see what we get for this key, but then we're gonna loot this place for as much copper as we can carry. Alright, so yeah, there are rooms behind these doors, and right in front of us is one of the vaults, but I am hearing scary mobs, and I do not trust this place. That stray spawner earlier was a pretty good trick, so. Okay, we're at the right spawner for our key, because it's orange, we're orange, it's orange, and I guess we just... Right, and what did we get? Several things I don't understand, and a golden carrot. I am in possession of more copper than I have ever had in survival Minecraft. And I'm also beyond ready to build something nice for our first build in this world. We have run out of time for this episode, but if you've made it this far, I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you. This video took about 70 IRL hours to play, record, and edit, and it means so much to me that you're here. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me continue this world for another 100+ days, and as always, thanks for coming to my video. See ya!